very rare and high-quality item.
Big Macs, Egg McMuffins, and Happy Meals are all a part of American culture. However, not every McD's offering is a household name. Get ready for the 15 rarest McDonald's menu items in America.
It's hard to find what you're looking for.
Cherry pie.
This cherry pie is a miracle.
Cherry pie was a classic American dessert long before McDonald's started offering its version of this sweet treat at its stores across America. However, some people might be more familiar with the 1990 song from Warrant called Cherry Pie. A lot of people like cherry pie, and why shouldn't they love this delicious dessert? However, it is clear that apple pie is the go-to flavor for many Americans, and this is also the case when it comes to McDonald's version of this classic dessert.
Apple pie, huh?
You can be confident you'll be able to get a McDonald's apple pie at pretty much any location you visit. On the other hand, a cherry pie is far from a sure thing at many locations. At some point, this pie was removed from the regular menu. Absence makes the heart grow fonder because when it last appeared in 2017, it sold very well. Shamrock Shake.
I'd love a Shamrock Shake if they got any of those.
It's September, Jonathan.
McDonald's is the top fast food chain in the world, so they've sold a lot of hamburgers, French fries, and soft drinks. Most of the soft drinks they sell are sodas, such as Coke and Sprite. But the fast food chain also sells its share of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry shakes. These standard creamy treats are around all year, and they are the flavors you'd expect to find at a burger joint.
It's obvious.
However, you might say the Shamrock Shake is like a four-leaf clover because this frosty treat with the distinctive green color is definitely one of the rarest McDonald's menu items in America. This green shake with a minty flavor was introduced at McDonald's about 50 years ago and is the fast food chain's way of celebrating St. Patrick's Day, so it's only available in February and March. After St. Patrick's Day, this shake quickly disappears over the rainbow for another year. Bacon cheese fries.
Whatever, I'm getting cheese fries.
Obviously, French fries will always be an important part of McDonald's menu, but usually people are satisfied to just put ketchup on them and maybe a little extra salt. For a short time, and only in a handful of states, the fast food chain decided to experiment with bacon cheese fries from 2017 through 2019. These tasty French fries full of extras were created at a McDonald's Down Under in Australia.
Well, I love Australia. Down under.
The availability of these hearty fries in American McDonald's locations was spotty at best. However, some lucky customers in places like Ohio and Pennsylvania were fortunate enough to find these loaded French fries at their local McDonald's. Many people who tried these bacon cheese fries gave the decadent side dish pretty good marks, but for some reason they still ended up being removed from the menu. Szechuan Sauce.
They created a new sauce for the McNuggets called Szechuan Sauce, and it's delicious.
If you're a frequent customer at McDonald's, you've probably tried their popular dipping sauces that go so great with the Chicken McNuggets and the French fries, too. Barbecue, honey mustard, and sweet and sour are the three familiar sauces at the fast food chain, and they have proven to be popular flavors over the years. For a limited time, McDonald's made the decision to put out a Szechuan dipping sauce.
Guys, believe the hype.
The release of this dipping sauce was part of a marketing campaign that supported the release of Disney's much-anticipated 1998 animated film, Mulan. It's not clear how good this sauce actually was, but this consideration did not get in the way of this sauce quickly becoming a collector's item. Among a loyal group of fans, this sauce has become something of a holy grail of hard-to-find foods, still worth pursuing. Spicy chicken nuggets.
Here's your nuggets.
Chicken nuggets?
McDonald's debuted its original McNuggets decades ago, but for some reason the fast food chain didn't start offering spicy McNuggets until 2020. The regular chicken McNuggets have long been a popular addition to the menu, but these spicy McNuggets with the mighty hot sauce turned out to be an instant sensation. However, to the dismay of chicken McNugget lovers everywhere, the spicy version quickly sold out and were gone without a trace.
I can't find them.
Somehow, a food that was very popular with McDonald's became one of the rarest McDonald's menu items in America. The fast food chain decided to keep these nuggets as a limited-time-only product. They made a second brief appearance in the winter of 2021, then disappeared again. Fans of these spicy chicken McNuggets can only hope McDonald's brings this tasty menu item back soon. Mighty Wings.
These wings, are they chicken wings or angel wings?
Mighty Wings were introduced in 1990, so perhaps they came out a little too soon to catch the chicken wing craze that would eventually materialize. The name Mighty Wings seems a little bit like an oxymoron, and it probably didn't help the product's chances. This is especially true because it seems like the chain could have easily gone with McWings.
I should have known better.
Whatever the reason, McDonald's decided to drop its wings experiment in 2003. However, the wings took flight once again about a decade later when the Mighty Wings returned for a limited time at some McDonald's locations. Peppermint Mocha.
Bernadette, here's your soy peppermint mocha.
Long before McDonald's made the decision to add all-day breakfast to its menu, the popular fast food chain was known for having good coffee at a decent price. In order to compete in the highly competitive coffee game with big chains like Starbucks, McDonald's decided to introduce a host of new specialty coffee drinks under its McCafe label. Some of these new coffee drinks were holiday-themed concoctions. One of these was McDonald's popular Peppermint Mocha drink because coffee, chocolate, and peppermint seem like a slam dunk.
We're a hit, bro.
Despite its popularity with coffee drinkers, the chain decided to pull this item from its menu so it could make room for other festive coffee drinks. This change did not go over well with many of McDonald's coffee drinkers, so the drink made a return in 2020 and 2021. This drink is only available once a year for a short period of time, so it remains one of the rarest McDonald's menu items in America. Johnsonville Brats.
How about brats?
No brats, okay, and enough buns, obviously, to go with all that.
While McDonald's sells a lot of burgers every day, you might have forgotten that once upon a time, the fast food chain tried selling Johnsonville bratwursts on buns. The questionable experiment with sausages didn't go as well as the fast food giant hoped it would, so the sausages were taken off the menu in 2009. However, if you were lucky enough to be living in some parts of Wisconsin in 2016, you would have had the opportunity to get your hands on a Johnsonville brat at a participating McDonald's.
It's the opportunity of a lifetime.
This small window of opportunity makes it clear why Johnsonville Brats made it on the list. You'll have to make do with cooking brats on your backyard grill until McDonald's decides to bring back the Johnsonville Brats at some point in the future. McLobster.
Oh, lobster, 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 you are delicious.
You might not think of lobster when you think about visiting your local McDonald's, but this proud New England sandwich made its nationwide debut at the fast food chain in 1993. Despite its somewhat humble fast food origins, the McLobster is made from genuine North Atlantic lobster. Genuine seafood usually doesn't come cheap, so if you are lucky enough to get your hands on one of these sandwiches, it will cost you around $9.
That's too much, man!
Despite the high price, this sandwich has since become a regional favorite. There's a chance you might be able to find it at some of the New England McDonald's locations during the summer months. It's still a long shot because the McLobster hasn't been spotted since 2017. Haupia Pie.
Do you want some pie? Not me, I hate pie.
Most fans of McDonald's are probably familiar with the fast food chain's apple pie. However, unless you live in Hawaii, you might not have heard of one of the rarest McDonald's menu items in America. Haupia has long been a traditional dessert in the Hawaiian Islands, and it's made from one of the island's staples, coconut milk. It shouldn't be surprising that coconut milk is a popular ingredient in Hawaii.
I'm already a star cookie.
Haupia is a common dessert that is often found at family gatherings where it is sometimes used as a topping on white cake. If you're a tourist, you can expect to find it on the menu at many luau's. McDonald's has made its own version of this traditional Hawaiian dessert with one of its handheld pies. Coconut cream pie is a popular dessert in America, but if you want to take a bite out of one of McDonald's Haupia pies, you'll probably have to book a trip to the islands to get your hands on one of them. White chocolate mocha.
White chocolate, the loneliest chocolate.
The McCafe line of menu items have grown in popularity at McDonald's locations across America, but this doesn't mean all of these items are always easy to find. The white chocolate mocha is a good example because it has the distinction of being one of the rarest menu items in America. This coveted coffee drink was introduced during the festive Christmas season in 2013, but then it quickly disappeared with the end of the holidays.
Goodbye.
The white chocolate mocha drink would continue to reappear around the holidays for about the next 6 years before being replaced entirely by another holiday-themed coffee drink. This new drink was called the Cinnamon Cookie Latte. The replacement sounds like it must be delicious, but there are still fans of the tasty white chocolate mocha drink who are waiting for it to make another holiday appearance. McRib.
And I'd like the McRib to be available year-round!
McDonald's McRib sandwich has been the source of many jokes, but the truth is, whenever this saucy menu item makes an appearance, customers flock to the fast food chain to get a taste. This popular sandwich was first rolled out in 1981 and has been a popular addition to the menu. However, despite the McRib's continued popularity with customers, it has only been offered for brief, sporadic periods for some reason.
That's bad. Bad plan.
This leaves people wondering why it hasn't secured a spot on the everyday menu. To add insult to injury, only a relative few select McDonald's locations are allowed to sell the elusive pork sandwich when it does make an appearance. Some customers are willing to try to find a location that serves this coveted sandwich, but why does the fast food chain want to make it so hard to find? Blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie and ice cream.
The handheld McDonald's apple pie is a true fast classic dessert. This pie is a delicious and conveniently shaped treat that continues to hold a prominent place on the fast food chain's menu. One fruit pie that hasn't seen the same success at McDonald's is the relatively obscure blueberry pie. This sounds like a tasty flavor because the blueberry is accompanied by a swath of vanilla filling that is sure to please your sweet tooth.
But I want everything I want.
Regardless of how good the McDonald's blueberry pie might be, this disrespected dessert hasn't been spotted at the fast food chain since 2017. McDonald's blueberry pie had a much appreciated surprise appearance in January of 2022, but it was only around for a brief time before once again disappearing. Fans of this rare pie are hopeful it will make another appearance sooner rather than later. Arctic Orange Shake.
Has anyone tried the orange flavor? It's like nothing I could have imagined.
You would actually have to be of a certain age to have been able to order it because this shake made its appearance at the fast food chain back in the 1970s. It's not clear what the motivation exactly was behind an Arctic Orange Shake, except of course it was the 1970s and McDonald's probably thought an orange shake sounded pretty cool. This bright-colored shake had a loyal following.
Fans? Oh, the fans.
However, this loyal following didn't stop the restaurant chain from taking the orange shake off its menu for a long time. Apparently, the Arctic Orange Shake made a brief appearance in 2016. And even if this is true, it easily qualifies as one of the rarest McDonald's menu items. Even if it doesn't make it back to the everyday menu, it seems like it could be featured during the hot summer months. Stroopwafel McFlurry.
Well, if this doesn't justify a McFlurry, nothing does.
McDonald's debuted its McFlurry ice cream treat in Canada in 1995, and 2 years later in America. The McFlurry has been a popular treat with ice cream lovers ever since. In 2019, McDonald's brought a new McFlurry to America that was popular in the Netherlands. The Dutch have a special love for a McFlurry indigenous to their country that is called the Stroopwafel.
We love it.
This internationally known McFlurry flavor contains traditional Dutch caramel waffle cookies that are crushed up and stirred into the ice cream for a uniquely sweet and delicious treat. A lot of Americans fell in love with this dessert from the Netherlands, but it only had a short run outside of Europe. In the interest of good international relations, McDonald's should consider bringing the Stroopwafel back for Americans to enjoy. Enjoy more great videos? Just tap or click. First time here? Leave us a comment, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.